Hey there, how's it going? This is the equipment that you're going to need to give yourself a modern fade haircut. So I start out with a number 2, 1/4 inch or 6 millimeter, and then I move up to a number 3, 3/8 or 10 millimeter, then a number 6, 3/4 or 19 millimeter, and end it with a number 7, 7/8 or 22 millimeter. And I like to keep these 4 blades all rubber band together so that when I need to give myself a quick haircut, I have them ready to go. All you need besides that is a mirror, a comb, and some kind of razor and some kind of scissors. I use a wall razor from Walmart for about 25 bucks, and I've had it for years. So I start out with the number 2 here, the 1/4 inch, and I start out by getting my hair a little bit wet, and I work my way from the bottom up. Some people may start from the top down, but I like to work from the bottom up. And I like to shave the sides really short, all the way up to pretty much to the crease line or the parting line. You don't have to go all the way up that high, but that's just what I prefer to do. It gives a really good clean look. I have an interview coming up, and I want it to look pretty clean. And of course I will clean up the beard later on, but for this video it's just about the hair. So anyways, I get up to about here, all the way around, and some people don't prefer to go up this high in the back, but I have a pretty bad cowlick, or a couple of cowlicks in the back of the back left side there, so I like to go up pretty high in the back. And anyway, so it's basically like shaving your head in the back. You just take it up pretty high and almost to the top. And I have an older razor, so it takes me a few more times. With a newer one, it's sharper and you can get it done a lot quicker. So now I move up to the number 3 or 3/8 inch or 10 millimeter blade. And what to do here is you want to go over this line that you created, and this is going to fade it nicely. So you want to only go about 2 inches through it, maybe 1 to 2 inches, and this will fade it pretty nicely. And you can take your comb throughout this process and comb it together and make sure that it's faded pretty well. But you just want to go back over it until you get it pretty nicely faded. And so far you're pretty much there. If you want to have the longer look to where you can brush your hair back, of course you can leave the top long and grow it out for a few months, and that'll give you that cool comb where you can comb it back. But and I've done that before, but this is what I prefer right now. It's just easier to maintain and it gives you a clean look. So then I take the next size up and I go around all of the sides. And this is the number 6 3/4 inch or the 19 millimeter. I just go all the way around all the sides pretty good. And this is my final fade right here. And sometimes if I really want to go for a short look, I'll just finish it with that. But in this case, I'm going to go up 1 blade bigger, which is the number 7 7/8 inch or 22 millimeter, and I'm going to go over the entire rest of the hair. And this will get it down to the size that I want. With my blade, of course, as I mentioned, it is older, so I have to go over quite a bit, to make sure it cuts it all. I have sharpened the blade, but I just need to make sure that it cuts it all. So that's pretty much it for the haircut. Now to finish off, you want to take your blade off your razor and you want to make a straight line here, if that's what you're going for. And this takes a little bit of practice with a mirror, but you can have a friend help or somebody, but I would recommend learning to do it yourself, because now to me it's like breathing, and it's really nice to be able to do it on my own. So you just basically want to keep checking it in the mirror several times. It's a little bit awkward, but once you get it pretty good, it's pretty good right there. I'm happy with that. So go ahead and finish it up a little bit more, and that looks pretty good. Not perfect, but not bad. So now you want to get your neck wet with some warm water or some shaving cream. I usually just use warm water, and then I go ahead and shave the rest of it. And I do this about once a week to keep a really nice clean look, and then I cut my hair about once a month because it's free and it's easy. So finish this left side here, and pretty happy with the way it looks. The final thing that I will do is take a small pair of scissors and cut, around the ears. You can use a razor for this, but I've always had better luck with these little silver scissors. And so now it's ready to part, so I'm going to take a shower and clean it up. So here it is with a little bit of gel. I use Got to Be Glued. I usually use the yellow bottle, but they were out. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and hopefully get out there and give it a shot. It's easy. It takes a little bit of practice, but saves you a lot of money. Thanks for watching.